Welcome. This is Barry Jones from Angelic Wisdom, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Leo for the month of March 2023. So I'd like to begin by welcoming everybody back to this monthly series and to also welcome anyone who might be new to our Angelic Wisdom community. Just before we get into the reading itself, I just want to make you aware of a few things. One, please, subscribe to the channel, select the all notification bell, make sure it's selected, and periodically check to make sure it's still selected. Also, like, dislike, and leave comments. Comments are really important because in this community, everyone is a spiritual teacher and has some wisdom to share. And the insights and the way that things might strike you might be a blessing, a tremendous blessing to someone else who might be just perusing the comments. So be aware that the reading is really complete when those of you who feel the call to share the insight that you have received with others. And that is a practice of oneness, right? The practice of oneness now is that it's about we. And so whatever you receive, offer it as well to someone else so that we help uplift each other. And that's how we really can begin to cultivate oneness on the planet. Also, if you'd like to get an angel reading with me, you can go to my current website, theangelschool.com/services, and you can select the first-time promotional offer reading. It's still available to everyone. I've extended it to the month of March because it's my birthday. So I thought, okay, I got to do something for appreciation for my birthday. So if you'd like a reading, then you can do that. That link is in the description area below. Also, if you are interested in just supporting the channel and making a donation, you can do that as well. There's a PayPal me link in the description area. That money goes back into the channel, so it's really helpful to me. And also, now I got to step over here and grab this. So I'm coming back now. I just wanted to show you this deck. I mentioned it in the general monthly angel reading. I'm not going to go through the cards here, but I am planning to do a review of this deck and share it with you. It's become a part of my energy sort of healing meditation practice. I'm using this deck specifically for that. This is the card I was working with today. It's just so beautiful. Each card is this beautiful. And I think, it's been really helping me manage the ascension frequencies that we're all experiencing and the challenges that come with that. And so I wanted to share it with you. So I'm going to put the links in the description area of this video, and make sure that you go to watch the general monthly angel reading for the month of March, because you get more information, overview of the month's energy generally. And then you can use that in conjunction with your reading here for your zodiac sign. And I maybe said a little bit more about it, but it's not neither here nor there. And let's see, I think that is it. Let's look at the format of the reading here. So the card in the center represents the archangel that you'll be working with this month for you, your sign. And the cards on either side are from the Major Arcana and here from the Minor Arcana. The Major Arcana represents the major themes, lessons, energies, and influences that are shaping what you're experiencing. It's not clearly seen because it's sort of this archetype or this spiritual energy that's not readily visible to us. It's about what's kind of happening behind the scenes. But this card from the Minor Arcana would show us how it shows up in our day-to-day awareness and maybe give some advice about how to work with that. Okay? So let's take a deep breath together now, Leos. And as you do this, just really open your heart and to love, and let the love within you flow out and surround you and envelop you, and to flow out into the world, to be always have this channel of your heart's door open. Now, they are showing me a cross when we started, and they wrote challenges. So there are some, it seems like some personal challenges that you're going through in this month. But they wrote the word possible, like as in terms of possibilities, right? So even though that my cross represents for me challenges, some burdens that you're bearing, and you possibly it feels like you're bearing it on your own. It's coming out of their writing some confusion, and confusion is an indication that you are out of sync with your own nature's algorithm. So each soul has its own algorithm. And when we get out of sync, and then we start to feel confused, we start to feel frustrated. Now, what is it that, how do we get out of sync, and where is our energy going? So it's going towards the algorithm of the general collective of society, the projected ego, collective ego that we have created. And so that is made up of many different things, because it's like going into a marketplace of various institutions and governments, etc., organizations, that are all trying to get you to buy into whatever they're offering. Like the economy is one of that. Like you have to become aware. Your algorithm, your own algorithm, has its own economy, has its own belief systems and principles that it follows. It has its own mission in this world, its own path, its own dharma, right? And so when you are not really focused in the abundance of what your path is all about, and this is not to say that everyone's path is devoid of challenges, or conflicts. That is not the purpose of our path, that it be this utopia in this human experience. But it is meant for you to live it to the fullest and with the greatest of ease. And that really depends on our perspective, and whether we're coming from the natural algorithm for our soul, that our soul is calibrated to this specific purpose. And when we are not in alignment with that, when we're not being true to ourselves, but we're trying to fit in or manipulate ourselves or to manipulate others so that we are validated by this outer paradigm, then we lose focus, we lose a sense of security, comfort, and peace. And so, though there are challenges on our paths, it is still because of your free will and choice that you can choose how this challenge will unfold for you. The challenge can be one that, where the path is one of success for you, meaning that the challenge brings out of you all of your best qualities and helps you to access the clearest potential that you have available to you now. Or you can, um, through your free will and choice, choose to be defeated by it because you lack the confidence um, um, or you choose not to access the wisdom that you have within you. So challenges, conflicts, chaos, change, it's not a bad thing. When you are in alignment with your soul's truth, when you practice being in alignment with your own algorithm, your soul's own algorithm, when you practice authenticity, then these things are revealed to you as opportunities. Those challenges are, you will see those challenges as an opportunity. You will not see those challenges as contesting your your right to be. And when we give ourselves to the algorithm of society, then we cannot feel as though we are strong. We can't feel as though we are worthy or abundant or blessed or prosperous because you're now trying to um, you're trying to use or you're trying to align with the principles of success and what's necessary and all of that. It's like it's like the grass is green on the other side kind of thing. You're trying to live up to the Joneses basically instead of who you are. All right. So let's take a look at the archangel that you're working with, and we'll just see how this reading will continue to unfold. So you have Archangel Mariel. And Archangel Mariel is in charge of your soul star chakra and all of those deep gifts that you've cultivated over eons and eons and eons of time. And Archangel Mariel helps and assists with manifestation and healing of your soul star chakra. So what kind of tends to happen is when you have a lot of regrets and doubts, it kind of creates a plaque around that chakra. And you find it difficult for your wisdom and your gifts to kind of come shining through into this experience. And so the he asks you to work with pure love. Work with pure love. So, in this sense, that if you come pure, when I hear that word, I think of just being authentic, authenticity, honoring your truth, being in tune with your soul's natural algorithms. Okay? Pure love, pure oneness can only be offered when you are truly being yourself. And be a witness to this opportunity to see that when you try to be who you truly are meant to be, and you stop trying to make yourself fit in or manipulate yourself or manipulate others into being what you need them to be in order for you to be comfortable in your ego paradigm, then you will find that abundance and prosperity and your dreams and the energy to pursue them come and flow through you quite naturally. All right, so you have the energy of the Empress. And that energy of the Empress is about creativity. It's about having access to so many, remember that word possibilities, having access to so many possibilities and opportunities. But it seems like you may find it challenging or it may be overwhelming. I mean, we do this with the good stuff. This is why we've constantly find ourselves sort of stagnating, because when good things happen, they're right in anticipation, we tend to anticipate the worst. We start already putting out there that, like, oh, this is not going to work for me. That's not going to work for me. We start going through all the cons. You start judging yourself as being inadequate, and you start seeing all of your limitations. And so somehow, Leo, you normally have a lot of energy, and you normally are the one who's sort of like the person, um, just bringing all of the my person I know uses the word razzle dazzle. So you usually bring that, and so you um, might be going through a challenge in the way you see things right now, but this is going to change. And don't be overwhelmed by the possibilities. Be open to them. Make sure that you're breathing, that you're not holding in your body, and make sure that you're releasing, and have the intention of always making sure that your heart chakra is open, and the love, the channel of insights are flowing out through your heart and into the world. So this might mean for you to be really start being creative, doing the things that you enjoy and love, the things that opens your heart and sets your heart ablaze with inspiration and purpose. So it's about getting back in touch with the things that just that light you up and make you who you truly are. All right, let's see what this card is. The Knight of Earth. So, what I like about this card coming in for you, Leo, first is about taking that fire energy and grounding, right? So, don't be in such a rush to um, do too many things at once or to make things happen. I know it's like, I feel like what's going on for you is that you're getting inspired, and then if things aren't moving as fast as you are used to them coming, then you get kind of disappointed. And so, what they're asking you to do is not to lower your expectations about the vision that you've been receiving or the thing that you're trying to bring about, but to allow yourself to be sort of get grounded, to be in the moment, to be present in the details of what's unfolding. The enjoy the journey more. Take more time to smell the roses of whatever project you're working on. Know that, be satisfied with the components that you're working with now, and don't worry about the components that aren't in place right now. Focus on what you do have and cultivating it until you're ready for the next expansion on the journey to unfold for you. So you might have a tendency to get a little unfocused, sort of a little ADD, meaning that you start just, because the creative just comes in, it just flows, right? And so you start grabbing at all the pieces, but you're not planting any of the seeds in the soil. So this is something that might be the challenge for you, actually. The challenge that you might be dealing with is the challenge of your own personality or your behavior. And so what I'm getting from this is, take the time to make sure you plant the seed, the seeds of idea, I think that's the right way to say it, in soil. So make sure that you plant it, you nurture it, you water it, meaning, and that you make sure that it's developing and on its own, that it's able to survive and then move to another piece, or maybe not survive, but make sure it thrives before you move to the next component. Just write down those other things, all those other ideas. Keep them in a piece of paper, you could organize it on a piece of paper. Like, okay, this is what I'll need to do first. Just write them all down and then go through and say, okay, let's start here. And then maybe we'll do this next. It's all a maybe where you'll go next, but make sure you're clear about where you can start and where you can have the most success where you start. Don't choose the hardest thing. Choose the thing that resonates with you right now. Listen to your soul. Okay, don't do what you think you should be doing. Do what you're guided to do. It's hard to not, everybody has their opinions, but listen to your heart. Your heart is so strong. And I mean everyone's right now. Like even when you feel strongly about something, but it kind of hurts, it's like a pain in your heart. It's kind of like not a physical pain, but it's sort of a suffering because you're telling yourself, okay, I know I should do it this way, but something is telling me to do it this way. And then boom, conflict, challenge. Listen to your heart. Don't worry about the rules. Do what you are being told to do in your heart. And I guarantee you, it is going to really serve you with many rewards. Okay? So slow down, plant those seeds, make sure it grows, and then move to the next piece. All right, so I send you lots of love and angel blessings, Leo, and have a beautiful month of March. God bless you.